Alright, so patch 1.99 dropped like 2 days ago or something like that, and if some of you read the patch notes, you may have noticed that they added CCRP to the F4E and the F4EJ. Now, what is CCRP? It's basically constantly computed release point. It doesn't display like a reticle on the ground or something like that for you to aim at with bombs. All it does is you hold down the drop bomb button, and once you're over the target and the bombs will hit the target, it drops the bombs for you, which is an amazing feature for Sim. So before, previous patch, the F4E didn't even have access to the ballistic computer in Sim. So you couldn't change the reticle or anything like that. It was just stuck to guns. You couldn't do guns on ground. You couldn't do bombs or anything like that. It was basically worthless. You could only use it realistic. But they have changed that. So if you're looking to grind out the new F104s, and you already have the F4E, this is an amazing way to do it. You always want to take the 750-pound bomb since that's the most tonnage, but let's just see how that works. So, there are a couple of things you're going to need to deal with first. So the first thing that you're going to do, if you want to go into your controls, it's at the very bottom of weaponry. You got switch mission bombing target. You want to bind that to something. Now, that's how you're going to cycle through CCRP. Let me see if I can find. It's called. You also want switch sight mode and cockpit. You also want this to be bound to something, so you can change the sight mode. So by default, if you go in here, you can see you have like the reticle right here and everything like that. And if you press the change mode, you can see it changes it actually now to cannon on ground target. So got bombs, and this is CCIP bombing when it just says bombs, and back to standard again. But it's really, you want to do this on the ground before you take off. You press the mission bombing select target, you can see that red box appears, and you can press that again until you move it around. So basically, you're trying to. I wish it showed something on the map so you can know what you were actually aiming at. You just sort of have to approximate. I'm pretty sure that's the base right there, because I'm going to go bomb this one. But you can see it draws that little red box around it. Also, if you saw earlier, in one of those red boxes, there was a green circle with a line and then a line going through that. That was horizontal. That is for, I'm pretty sure, bases and ground targets. It shows it for those lines. I think for airfields, it shows the red box. Now, if you go into cockpit again, and you change the target, you can see bombs auto. You see how the reticle's over there. That shows that points you towards your bombing target. That points you towards whatever mission target you have selected. So let's just get off the ground here, and I'll show you how this works. Alright, you can see it starting to flash now. It flashes when it's off the side. So when it's outside of the HUD, it just puts the circle on the side of the HUD and it flashes it. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to the Phantom, when you're taking off, it just, hey, I'm gonna nose up really hard all of a sudden. When you're taking off, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm probably just bad at the game. I can barely even land this thing anyways. So, usually what I do is I adjust this so the flashing reticle is in the general center here. And what this basically does is it allows me to gain altitude and stuff like that, since this will just show it, the dot will point on the horizon all the time. So, you can, I'm just going to gain some altitude here. But once you level off a bit, you can see that it stops flashing and just holds in one spot. So if you press the bomb release button, it just says bomb release permission. It doesn't actually drop the bombs. So all you need to do to drop your bombs, I would recommend having a keybind set to drop bomb series for this, since that's the easiest way to just do it. Is you just fly towards the target, you hold down the drop bomb series, and you wait. You just hold it on. You'll see that the bomb release permission thing is going to be on for the entire duration of you having the button held down. Should be dropping these bombs here pretty soon. See us moving off to the side, but that's fine. Alright, bombs out. Let's see if I can get a view on those. You can see there's the bombs. So, I got my tonnage too, I'm up at 12.5 now. And so there you go, bombs off. So all you gotta do now is head back to base, rearm, and everything like that. Once you drop all your bombs, the site will reset to its standard mode. So you'll just be on gun site. This is just a quick, just to show you what CCRP looks like when you're in realistic mode. Key bindings are the same. Should be at least. Oh, there we go. Bases are up now. So you can see that you select the target there. That one. Let's do that for now. So that's the sort of circle and line I was talking about earlier. The circle represents where you should point your nose. The vertical line is really just mainly an indicator for the horizontal line. The horizontal line will slide up to the circle once you should drop your bombs. Again, just hold down the release button and it does it for you, so you really need to worry about it. But I would not recommend using this for realistic because just the indicator on the ground is more accurate, and it's easier to use. Because fucking around with CCRP isn't really the best, since to accurately drop more than one pair of bombs, you need to press the space button twice, like really quick, but I mean, maybe you can do that. But usually, again, I just do the drop bomb series, but realistic mode, again, it's not accurate enough to really hit the bases that well. So I wouldn't recommend using it. So I'm just hoping to keep going for now. They have, which I'm very happy with. You can see that vertical line is getting closer. Shit. Good enough government work. See, those bombs are going off here. Again, you see they mostly fall long. That's what I've found, but I wouldn't say it's accurate enough to effectively use in realistic. So that's just a quick addition to this. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't see anybody making this explanation of this by the time I started recording it, so thought I'd jump on it. In any case, hope you all have a wonderful day and good luck with the job.